Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to Genshin Impact. Now, what was I doing? Oh, right, yeah. I have to go to the Fame Commerce Guild and do that. Jazz. What's this? Yes, hello. Just collect all this jazz. Grab this. Union reward. Thank you.
You seem tired. Would you...
Okay, now go to the Fame Commerce Guild. Where am I right now? Where do I want to be? Down here. Go navigate that teleport waypoint, and then teleport here. So that I get a teleport point closer. If I make it. Yep. We make those, we make those. Now let's climb up this wall real quick. Why am I doing this to myself? Let's wait for that stamina to refill again. Good. Pretty sure this teleport point is like right on top. My god, it's up even higher than this. Real question is, can I climb all the way up this? Somebody's telling me no. But we'll see. Wait, maybe. Hold on. We made it. But apparently, it's up even higher. Okay, here it is. Oh my word. Now that was a hard boy to get to. Now we can just jump off and fly all the way to the warehouse. Is that it? Literally in the wall over there? No, it's not. This is it right here, I think. Hi guys. It's even lower than this? Oh, it's right there. Okay, fuck. For the love of God, you guys.
I must leave no stone unturned.
You're open. Cool it. Some fury.
Prepare to be blown away.
Quite literally. Bye guys.
comes. Direct assault!
Just die, buddy. No one likes you. Oh, come here. Get out of here.
I got yours. Picked the wrong test subject.
Annoying
Is
guys.
this an answer from this world?
Welcome. The final act in this drama would not be complete without you two here as audience.
Got it?
You better believe it. We're the ones who've been doing all the work. What exactly have you been doing all this time?
What a...
Well, naturally, I used the time to immerse myself completely in Legend of the Shattered Halberd. I managed to finish the book off, and I enjoyed every minute of it. Divine Halberd, an ominous sword. Mir and Wei Yang. The way the story develops across the first 5 volumes. Nothing short of exemplary. But the 6th volume? Words fail me. How blessed we are to have such an author grace our world with such works. And this is related to Gentry Moutsai, no?
It's not.
It's not. But when
Exactly.
something surpasses expectations to such a degree, one must show one's appreciation. It was rather good, thanks. I only hope that as our plan reaches its denouement, it too will live up to its expectations. Why does Paimon have to be the only one who doesn't get what's going on? No fair.
Because you're just a little bit small brain.
So go on then, tell me, what are we doing here? And what's this big dramatic showdown thing that's supposed to happen? Think about it. Gentry Moutsai goes searching for core lapis all over Liyue Harbor, and he doesn't find a single piece. He panics. Without the goods, he can't fulfill his contract. And if he can't fulfill his contract, he can't stay in good standing with the Fatui. He hears a rumor that the Feiyun Commerce Guild is the culprit. Panic turns to disbelief. Gentry Moutsai is a hugely powerful figure in the business world. Never has anyone dared to target him like this. So regardless of whether it is revenge or a swift resolution that he seeks, he is certain to...
So it was you! You were the one sticking your necks out for Chang the Ninth!
Go fuck
Speak
yourself.
of the devil.
I went everywhere trying to find someone selling core lapis before I realized the Feiyun Commerce Guild had been on an acquisition spree. Core lapis is hardly a rare mineral, and yet suddenly the stocks dry up, just like that. Explain yourself.
Time to kill.
What is the meaning
Time
of
to
this
commit murder.
We are not persecuting you, but protecting another, one to whom I am indebted. Upon witnessing an injustice, it is a perfectly normal response to rush to the aid of he who has been wronged. Was it not one of your own men who said, "This isn't over"?
You clearly don't know what's good for you. I won't beat around the bush.
I think we do, actually. I think
Master,
you don't know.
If you please. Seize their core lapis.
Time to kill. Wow, they die really quickly. I haven't taken any damage yet.
Get him! Rain cutter! No, my sword! Body and mind.
Pay your dues.
Not good.
Leaving so soon. Prepare yourself. No escape.
No, my sword.
Can't run from death.
Oh, I killed him. Huh. Easy.
Impressive. You are no commoners. To continue this fight would be to incur greater losses than I can accept.
Their strength is almost spent. Finish them off. The core lapis is almost within our grasp.
Might I remind you that the Fatui's relationship with you extends to business matters only? I did not lend you my men to have them stir up trouble at your beck and call.
What are you saying? Master, everything I did with only one thing in mind. To complete the order.
Then figure it out by yourself.
Don't go. Wait. Master, wait.
My lord, what are you doing here? Are you hurt?
Master.
Thanks to this valiant young woman, I am unscathed.
Frizz,
My lord?
the leader of the Feywild Commerce Guild.
You? You are the heir of the Feywild Commerce Guild?
Indeed, my liege. I am Xingqiu, disciple of the Guhua clan and second son of the Feywild Commerce Guild manager, and I make no secret of it.
Drats! I've been played like a fiddle.
You are a fiddle.
Gentry Moutsai.
You fiddle with a diddle all
Coercion
the
and
time.
intimidation are hardly the attributes of a respectable businessman. The problems that your business practices have created, I have sought to resolve through mine. I shudder to think what the Fatui will do with you if you fail to provide their core lapis.
You meddling swine. Well, go on. Tell me, what will you sell it for?
Since you asked Chang the Ninth for a discount of 70%, let's fight fire with fire.
Make it
shall
more
we?
expensive by 70%.
3 times the market rate sounds fair, no?
How dare you subject me
Yeah,
to such
I thought that would be the
viciousness?
case, and I just
This
dropped a
is
speaker on the
malicious
ground.
and calculated
My
attempt
bad.
To run me into the ground.
Deep breaths now. This is a simple decision. Will you buy
Get
or
this
not?
back up on the
I Fine. Have it your way.
I have no idea what speaker it's
I'll
coming
find
out
the
of, but I
money
think it's coming out of the one
somehow.
that up on the
Happy now?
On behalf of the Feywild Commerce Guild, I thank you for your business and hope you will continue to do business with us in future. You? Funny speaking, book reading, guhua geeking Xingqiu are the heir of the Feywild
Funny speaking, book reading, Guhua geeking.
So that massive stack of Mora you let us burn through in a day? That was from your private vault? 'Twas but a paltry sum. I got to make a very sound investment while putting Gentry Moutsai in his place. A classic 2 birds, 1 stone situation. Very droll. My family can always tell me from my handwriting. It's certainly one of my distinguishing features. Yikes! Paimon's been calling you Guhua Geek this whole time! Paimon read in one of these martial artist novels that when rich heirs like you get angry at someone, you have their arms and legs chopped off! Paimon's toast! And sorry, very sorry! Please don't hurt Paimon! Calm down. Since you can fly, you hardly need your legs anyway. Save me! Save me! This is not a drill! Repeat, this is not a drill! Jokes aside, I have the 2 of you to thank for this successful resolution. Really, you were a huge help. Meanwhile, Legend of the Shattered Halberd was positively riveting. Much obliged if you could return it to Chang the Ninth for me. I did nothing, and hence deserve none of his gratitude. The 2 of you, meanwhile, though strangers to the circumstances, stepped in and saved the day. To have made such valiant and chivalrous friends is more than enough for me, my liege.
My lord, forgive the intrusion. It's about your father.
Please inform my father thusly. I have averted a disaster and earned a sizable sum of money in the process. Might this meritorious act compensate for my prior transgressions and earn me a few more days of freedom, perchance? Legend of the Shattered Halberd speaks of a domain that I should very much like to investigate.
For all your clever long words, the fact is you're just a lazy bones who doesn't want to work.
What if I told you that a reward awaits you at Cheng the Ninth's palace, and not just his gratitude?
A reward? Well, that sweetens the deal somewhat.
Of course it does see you
It
Paimon,
seems whatever
jeez.
I say, there's no persuading you to stay. Oh, I didn't realize you weren't aware.
Thank you in advance for returning the book for me. I will take my leave now. May we meet again, fellow merchants.
Okay, bye. That is very far away. I should really head back to Natland and keep exploring, because I'm just that kind of bitch, but... Oh, there's a ladder right here. Hopefully this is the end of this little side story here.
Finally, you're back. This morning, the pawnbroker showed up and gave me back my entire collection. I'm positive that you must have been behind this once again. Thank you. Thank you from the bottom of my heart. Please don't say that. You have no idea how much this means to me. The Chang family was a prestigious household in Liyue back in the day. Unfortunately, after I took over the family's affairs as heir, a series of business setbacks devoured our fortune. Since then, I've saved for years, hoping to restore the house to its former glory. In the end, everything was riding on this core lapis deal. Were it not for you, this barren wasteland in the mountains would have become my final resting place.
Wow, that's the second heir we've met in this town.
I'm sorry, what?
Nothing? Oh, here's your book back.
Wonderful. Legend of the Shattered Halberd. I was beginning to think that Guhua rascal had swindled me.
People really look down on the Guhua clan so much?
Actually, the art is centuries old and was once held in high esteem. But now it has faded beyond recognition. To instigate a revival, you need to inject some fresh blood, but it's hard to attract budding young talent to a dying art. And so it becomes a vicious cycle. In any case, Guhua kids these days. What does it matter? Anyway, you wanted the Liyue volume of the Teyvat Travel Guide, didn't you? I'll fetch it for you. It's yours to keep. In addition, here is but a small token of appreciation for your huge generosity. My ore is sold, and my treasured books have returned. I can't believe it. What?
Strange bookmark.
What was that? Paimon saw something fall out.
Oh,
Squeak.
nothing. That little rascal surely isn't...
Weird. Nice, with the Liyue to Travel Guide. Woo. Can't teleport right to the Adventurers Guild, unfortunately. Is it just up there, though? This wasn't in sight, tis.
Ad Astra Abyssal. Thank you for completing today's commissions.
Here's your reward. Thanks.
Ad
Also,
Astra Abyssal.
saw adventure rank rewards too. What's this? Huh. Sure, thank you. To 3, 8, 4, 8, 6. Interesting, I think. No. What do you want from me? Oh, claim. I got a key. That's Farazan. Oh my god, what do you want from me now? Okay. Why? Why? What is it? No, no, shut up. Time to carry on with the Archon quest. What's in here? Consolation. Oh, that's that. Okay. Yes.
I'll catch up.
Noctilucous Jade.
Welcome to the Jade Mystery, my good friends. Would you like to try your luck betting on Jade? This could be your lucky day. It's cheap and it's fun, and who knows, you just might strike it rich.
Betting? No, we're here for...
Purchasing.
What was it again?
Noctilucous Jade, of Radiant Grade at the very least.
Radiant Grade, Noctilucous Jade? I see. You're not a tourist. My apologies. I have some here for your perusal. What do you think? The Jade Mystery is an old name in the jade business. Just look at that wonderful quality. Rex Lapis doesn't often bless us with such finery. Go on, pick whichever one you like.
These 3 pieces really do
Shangli
look pretty.
literally is
Not like
Rex
the ones you
Lapis,
usually
guys.
dig up. But how do we pick? Should we just grab one and go?
Oh? You want me to decide? That is fine as well. If it were me, the answer would be simple.
Oh?
Nuh-uh.
And that would be...
I'll take them all, boss.
Oh, you act with such panache, good sir. I always knew you were not a man of ordinary caliber.
Oh, wait, boss! That one didn't count! We need to discuss it again! Hey! If we only need one for the ritual,
Oh, Mora. It is as you say. I suppose I overlooked this particular aspect of the transaction.
Huh? How do you not think about Mora when buying things?
If one must always consider Mora before acting, then in all things one is bound by Mora.
What?
Yeah, I don't know
Mora
either.
is currency, but not all currency is Mora.
What?
He's talking about economics.
Is this how the rich live? Well, he knows a lot about big money, but not a lot about big savings.
No need to waver. Even when I am constrained by Mora, I have ways of working around my limitations. Evaluating the quality of Noctilucous jade is indeed very tricky. As crude ore, there is little difference in texture, lustrousness, and internal pattern between good and bad jade. Only after the item made using Noctilucous jade has taken shape will you be able to see whether it is up to par or not. If you return to those crafty merchants to quibble, they will counter by saying that your crafting bench is to blame, or that your heat control was poor.
Whoa! To think it's that easy to get cheated.
But there is a way to truly evaluate this jade, and a true insider would know it. A fool sees the pointer and misses the moon.
What does that mean?
If you point at the moon with your finger, a wise man knows that you are pointing at the moon, while a fool will only see the finger. The patterns, the facade, these are all the finger.
Time to finger.
Noctilucous jade is a mystical stone used to light up the darkness, and so its brightness is the important thing. It is the moon. Noctilucous jade of excellent quality would have superior pyro affinity. In other words, the bluer and brighter the luster of the ore under high temperature, the higher its quality. I have imparted the priceless secrets of the jade trade to you. Now, all that's left is to put it
It's
into
not Stellar
practice.
Jade. It's the base kind of jade.
Priceless, huh? Hyman's just said that we might never be able to use it again. We're back to buy some rocks, boss. But can you let us burn them first?
Burn them? You can't do that, my friends. If you were to do so, what would I have to sell? That would... well... fine. As you wish, then. How about this?
Shitto.
I can take a small sample of all three. I'll take a bit of a loss. We'll count it as a friendly gesture.
Don't worry, I know the rules. As long as we can prove that it is good jade, you will not take a loss.
All right, take these as samples. I've carved them off with a knife and tagged them to boot.
Aren't these too thin? Even paper's thicker. No, even a bug's wings are thicker. These are almost see-through.
Stingy? I've already been very generous. Any more and you may as well have my neck.
But wouldn't something this thin go poof if we held it to the fire?
It can't be helped. Trying to deprive a merchant of his profits would be like forcing a ravenous wolf to vomit up the food in its stomach. Nonetheless, under the right conditions, these thin slices will serve.
What sort of conditions?
While we add the high temperatures using pyro, we can use hydro to reinforce it from within. This way, the samples will not disintegrate immediately.
Oh! Oh, sir, to think you were this learned. Thank you for your understanding.
Strictly speaking, asking for samples when we have not yet agreed to purchase the goods is unfair. Trade in Liyue must be based upon fairness.
Well, guess we just need to find a place to try this out. Oh, Paimon remembers! We once saw this big pot down at the Dada Upa Gorge in the camp of the hilly churls from the Meaty tribe. It's real sturdy and should be able to take the elemental reactions. Now, let's pack those samples up and make a move.
What is this one? Okay, seriously, I don't care. My god, I need to go 2,900 meters away. All the way back to frickin' Mondstadt, bro. Wait, hold on a minute. It's gotta be in this tree somewhere. I got attacked by a pig. This is not in the tree. Okay, I have no idea where it is then.
It has been a long time since I last set foot in the Nation of Wind. A friend of mine from Mondstadt would always bring a few bottles of locally brewed dandelion wine whenever he came to visit me in Liyue. It must be said that the famed liquor of the land of pastorals is far better than Sumeru's frigid snake wine.
Now we're talking about wine.
That's the pot! It looks like the hilly trolls are still using it. It's a bit impolite, but we gotta cut the
Gotta beat them
line.
up.
Leave it all to me. Someone needs...
Dodge this!
I must leave no stone unturned.
Die.
There's still soup in here. These hilly trolls sure have big appetites. This soup looks like it could be used as our hydro-elemental protection. Let's fire it up and begin our experiment. We're ready to go. Paimon will help remember which one of the three is which. Use pyro to keep making the pot hotter until we get the results we need. Mr. Zhongli said that the shinier and bluer the orchid.
Where is Zhongli?
the
He was
better
talking to
it
us
is.
just moments
So,
ago.
Pay close attention. Whoa, that light came from the first Noctilucous Jade. Hilly trolls are surrounding us again. Were they attracted by the light? Such nosy neighbors. Let's take care of them and continue again after.
Ugh, I missed a spot. As a good night should.
It's not one-sided. Right.
That light came from the second
Real.
Lucas Jade, didn't it? More hilichurls? They don't give up, do they? Looks like they're mad that we ruined their food.
Leave it all to me. Time to clean up.
Oh, that's bright! Too bright! That was the third Noctilucus Jade, wasn't it?
We're returning all the way 3 kilometers away back to Liyue Harbor.
Let's head back. To the Jade Mystery to buy some jade, shall we?
Yes, indeed.
You're back, my friends. I've kept the goods for you. Which of them would you like?
Huh? No, it wasn't that one. Paimon remembers that it wasn't very bright. Think a bit harder. Huh? No, it wasn't that. Think a bit. Exactly. That's the one Paimon remembers too.
That's the one you remember too. I just did every single one until I got it
You
right.
can have it.
Then we'll take a box of the third type of jade.
Done. All the same, and pardon me for asking, but I'm curious. Whatever do you need this much top-quality Noctilucus jade for?
I suppose it would not hurt to tell. We need them to make implements for the rite of parting.
Parting? Oh, dear. I'd heard the rumors, but had given much thought to them. This means that Rex Lapis really is... Oh, it's hard to believe. Even though the Jade Mystery has been in decline, we have always been under his protection. It is said that when our Lord lost his way while going incognito in the city 200 years ago, it was a spoon from the Jade Mystery that he had used to sample the local delights. Alas, alas, all things must pass. Well, if this is to be used to say farewell to Rex Lapis, then I shall sell this to you at half the price.
Are you sure? You didn't want to even give us an inch before.
If not for our Lord's protection, this city wouldn't exist as it does now. No proprietor could earn money off such a thing.
I'm sure Rex Lapis will feel your sentiment, boss.
He's also right there.
In the safe hands of the Liyue cheating and good honest merchants such as yourself, I for one believe that Liyue will continue to prosper as it always has done.
All right. Thank you, my friends. What's with me getting all sentimental like
You
this?
can say that,
I'll practically
Zhongli,
be
because
giving
you
away all
literally
my
are
fortune
him.
at this rate.
Now that we've made our choice, let's take this Noctilucus jade back.
Hey, wait a minute. He said it was half price.
Oh, right. I'm sorry. I must have forgotten to
Bro,
give that
what?
too. Let me see. As I thought, I didn't bring any.
Any what?
Mora, my apologies. Another oversight on my part.
Oh, that won't do. This isn't some small sum. Oh, wait. Didn't Child give us some advanced funds earlier? That's a relief. Have a look, boss. Is it enough?
It's fine. Just enough for half price. Though to be honest, it'd be alright even if the sum wasn't quite enough.
Well, it's settled then. Let's take this jade to Yujing Terrace. That's where we plan to hold the rite.
Gonna see Nick
You
Wong.
bossing everyone around. You didn't cough up a single Mora.
Or Ganyu, maybe.
I will do my best. You have my thanks.
Put the Nocta Lucas Jade in place. Oh, I need to put my team back the way it was before.
Well,
You did both eyes. Headed to archive. I haven't even looked at the archive before. Character archive? No, it's not character archive. The characters look all very nice, but not what I was looking for. Archive, just regular archive. Geography, maybe? Yeah. Nice, we got all this stuff. There's a lot in Liyue. I shouldn't have gotten any in Inazuma, yeah. Figured. I have gotten 1 and 2 in Sumeru. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 in Fontaine. 1, 2, 3. 3 in Natlan. Pretty cool. Let us make our way to the right of whatever the hell. Go up here to the right of something or other.
I'll catch up.
Here we are.
May the Lord of Geo protect you and fortune find you.
We can leave the jade here. I have already called for a jewelsmith to shape them into the implements that we will need.
No, dude.
Ah, yes. I have yet to go and see Child. So, as for the jewelsmith's remuneration...
Guess we can't do anything else. Also, is this where we're doing the rite of parting?
He's right, the right of parting.
Yes. I have already rented this location, and have begun making preparations for the rite. That's right. The Liyue Qixing have acquiesced to using the same location.
But when something this big happened here, should suspects like us really be at the crime scene? We might get caught by the Millilith.
Oh yeah, right, we are
That
suspects,
said,
aren't we?
Since we got back from Dwayne Karst,
Forgot
none
about
of
that.
those pesky Millilith soldiers have come chasing after us. Wonder what that's about. Also, the, Rex Lapis vessel.
Traditionally, we call it the exuvia.
Ah, right! That's what it was called. You seem to know
Of course he
everything,
would know
Mr.
everything.
Zhongli. So, was this exuvia hidden away by the Qixing? I mean, we haven't even figured out who the murderer is.
One must think that they already have someone in mind. Or perhaps they already know. Surely they must have found all the evidence that there is to find here. These things are for the authorities in Yujing Terrace to consider. Trying to help would probably only add to their troubles. Before the rite is conducted, the exuvia will be kept temporarily in the Golden House.
Golden House?
The only mint in Liyue, which is to say the only mint in Teyvat. All the mora that flows throughout the world is minted there.
Wow! Oh, no! Paimon wasn't thinking about anything bad. Paimon thinks it suits Morax. But why do you know this, Mr. Zhongli?
Since the rite of parting has the approval of the Qixing, it is a semi-official event. As such, there is already some limited information available. Perhaps each has their motives. But this is the capital of commerce. A little exploitation once in a while is not unacceptable. In Liyue, where the god of contracts reigns, only contracts may not be betrayed. I, for one, have no issue with little maneuvers outside their remit. Well then, we should go and prepare the perfumes used in the rite.
Perfumes?
Perfumes.
Do we buy them?
No. Perfumes used to honor the gods must be freshly decocted. The quality of the silk flowers we require is also special. Silk flower petals contain a fibrous material of good quality, often used in brocade making. Its scent, however, is most elegant, and is especially suited for solemn events, like giving offerings to gods and adepti.
It's time for Zhongli's lectures on high society again.
We shall not speak of the details right now. Follow me. We shall go to the merchants to purchase our ingredients.
Okay, hold on. Where am I trying to go? Dude, while you're luring me there, I can just jump off. Go and buy silk flowers.
You can't beat the atmosphere here.
Hey, boss, do you sell silk flowers here?
Silk flowers? We certainly do. Which kind would you like?
Which kind?
The good kind.
The good kind? The best kind? Remind Paimon what kinds there are again.
Ugh, you ignorant shoppers. Always coming in with your stupid questions.
Golden House Maiden, Valley Weaver, and Fate's Yearning. One of each to start with, if you don't mind.
My goodness, this gentleman is quite the connoisseur. You two must be his servants. Please refrain from any further attempts to contribute. Now then, please peruse at your leisure. Do let me know if you have any further thoughts.
Silk flowers exhibit different properties based on how their environmental conditions differ from their ancestral habitat. Nevertheless, these are fine specimens. Just look at the abundant foliage here. And these stamens, glamorous as a maiden of the Golden House. This strain is an evergreen, and mostly grows under complex hydrological conditions. By contrast, this variety thrives in any dark, damp location, often in large clusters. Morphologically, it is distinguished by the profusion of petals and densely packed stamens, though its powerful scent gives it away just as easily. Lastly, this strain is quite the recluse. Unlike its exuberant cousins, flowers and foliage are minimal, and when in season, it has a subtle yet enduring scent. It was first discovered by the ancients when they scaled the mountains in search of the Adepti. Silk flowers have all but disappeared from the wild today due to geographical changes over Liyue's history. Most are not grown by horticulturalists.
Wow! A true connoisseur. Most of that was news even to me.
I possess but a smattering of trivial knowledge. My traveler friend is the one to watch. They are on track to set foot in every corner of the world.
Oh, Mr. Zhongli, you're way too humble. So, which silk flower did you want anyway?
I'll take them all, boss.
Again?
How can I put this? When purchasing opera tickets, it is natural to decide based on which singer has the most melodious voice. The same logic applies when purchasing a pet bird. But this silk flower purchase is not an analogous case. The same logic does not apply. Perhaps you don't know. Tradition states that we should decoct perfume from different subspecies of silk flower when making an offering to a statue of the seven. Rex Lapis will then make his own choice between the scents. Like several other tedious and complicated traditions, this one has become simplified over time. But this is the only rite of parting to take place for one of the seven in 3,700 years. As such, I do think we should honor tradition down to the last detail in this case. Now that's settled, a question. Do you have any Mora on you?
Oh my god.
Forgot to bring money again? Zhongli.
If I may interject, did I hear you say that these flowers are to be an offering to the Lord of Geo himself?
Yes, in a sense.
Gosh, well, why didn't you say so? I heard the awful news about what happened at this year's Rite of Dissension. It would be bad luck to say it out loud, but I've been worried about our dear Lord ever since. I'm worried that everything I've heard is true. Since these flowers will be used to glorify our Lord, they're free of charge. Just don't forget to pass on my regards.
Are you serious?
Why wouldn't I be? I would be nobody if not for Rex Lapis.
Rex Lapis.
If he hadn't written those poems in praise of my wares, they'd only be worth a fraction of what I can sell them for today.
Huh. So much folklore here revolves around Liyue's deity making cameo appearances in support of local businesses.
Thank you, boss. I think I speak for all of us when I say that your generosity has saved our skins.
Our skins? You were the one who forgot to bring money.
Please, it's the least I could do.
In other words, no, we are not Zhongli's
So, now
servants,
that we got
guys.
the flowers, how do we make the perfume?
Ideally with the help of an expert. Unfortunately, none of my acquaintances have personal experience in the art of decoction.
Talk about first world problems.
Hence, I need you to help by asking around in the city. Try the common folk, especially women.
So this time we get to go around town looking for nice-smelling ladies to talk to? No one likes this job.
I
Gee,
will
Paimon.
wait for you near the statue of the seven.
Which one?
Meet me there
There are
when the
lots.
perfume is ready.
Maybe we can find some good candidates at the
Seek
adventure
Lan's
fair.
advice. Who's Lan?
Let's ask Lan. She's master of the Liyue branch, right?
Oops, so just follow the trail. Oh, why the hell do I need to go this way?
Can't believe the well got polluted.
Subland branch master of the Adventurers Guild.
Ron, we need to ask you for a favor.
I stopped accepting commissions a long time ago. Sorry, you two, but you'll just have to ask another adventurer.
Oh, it's not that kind of favor. It's just a teeny tiny thing.
Wow. Just wow. Do I look like the kind of girl who wears perfume to you? I think you're underestimating the kind of person I am.
Well, Paimon thinks you smell amazing. So come on, Lon. What's your secret if not perfume?
Now that you mention it, yes, there is something. What is that scent? Oh, it must be from the Qingxin flowers I picked on the way back. I forgot I still had them with me.
Aha! The truth is out. Lon's got a soft spot for
Lon's
wildflowers.
got a soft
No,
spot
they were for medicinal use only.
or not.
Anyway, this is a pointless conversation. If you want to know about perfume, try talking to Chi Ming.
The fortune teller, right? Paimon remembers she smells pretty good.
How do you remember?
Lon, see you around.
This is creepy. Oh, wow, she's right over there. Ah! Please let me up. Don't let me die. In the water. Oh, it's lower. Oh, she's right there.
Hello. How may I...
Hello. Can I smell you?
Ask you a question.
Perfume? I rarely think to use it, let alone about how to make it myself. That said, some of the cosmetics I use are scented. Perhaps that's the cause of this confusion. Since I usually set up my stall by the docks, I avoid perfume like the plague, because Celestia forbid those lusty sailors catch a whiff and come hunting for the source.
That's the worst thing I've heard all day.
While we're on the subject, have you never heard anyone mention Yingar's homemade perfume?
Ying air? Oh, as in scent of spring Ying air?
Yes, that's her. Many a rich family's daughter has gotten her to make perfume for them. Apparently, her homemade product is better than anything you'll find on the market.
Great! This is just the intel we need. Finally, we're getting somewhere.
Are we now? Bro, it's just up here. We're literally back up at the Adventurers Guild. Hello, Yinger.
Well,
Yinger.
hello. You found me at last.
I've been
I've
waiting
been
for you.
waiting for
You
you.
what?
What? How did you know we were coming?
Oh, I heard a rumor about a couple who were snooping around town looking for a sweet-smelling lady. Actually, I was starting to worry you wouldn't find me. This is the ultimate test of my appeal, after all.
Snooping around? Why are you making it out like we're bad people?
What can I say? People love to talk. Maybe you ought to be more discreet in the future if you don't want word to get around.
Yeah, it's kind of creepy.
Relax. I know why you're here. You want to get your hand on my homemade perfume, don't you? What kind would you like? Three in one go. My goodness.
My goodness.
You have extreme tastes for someone your age. Maybe the rumors I heard were true after all. You're on the prowl and need some sweet-smelling ammunition? Is that it? Is that the best you could come up with? Even if you were genuinely offering perfume to a deity, that doesn't explain why you'd need 3 kinds. Sorry, your story just doesn't hold water.
Zhongli was right. People don't remember this tradition anymore.
one of my favorite poems goes. O cherry tree, begrudge not thy blossoms as they are deflowered in
What?
spring, for come winter, even thy sturdiest wood shall wither.
Deflowered.
That went over Paimon's head a little.
In short, I'm happy to help. Traveler, you can be my assistant, but you'd better make sure I'm the only person on your mind while you're hanging around with me.
She's seductive as
So, where is a good place for making sweet, sweet perfume? Where's that? Mondstadt? We're only making some perfume. There's no need to go to such ridiculous lengths. Somewhere closer to home will do. Let's go for the kitchen at Wan Min Restaurant.
Okay. Sure. Rendezvous. It's right here.
I've had a word with Chef Mao. We can start work now. Are you ready to please me?
Why? Hey.
I meant make me proud. As my assistant.
Oh my word.
I'm setting up.
Guys.
You can go and fetch some water.
Go get some water, mate. Dude, right here.
I'll catch up.
This water will do nicely. Now, I need you to extract the silk flower essence using a crafting bench.
She sounds so
Perfume
seductive.
making
What
uses
the hell's
an
this?
altogether different technique from alchemy. Here, let me teach you.
Very carefully take hold of the water best.
Mortar and pestle. Gently does it.
You're not even holding anything.
You need to keep your wrist firm so your hand doesn't slip. Now use your strong hand to stir it with a persistent rhythm. Keep going until the juices start to come out.
Oh, what's that? What the hell? Somehow I feel like there's some purposeful innuendos here.
Ooh, you're a natural, like a fish to water. Now take this and try it out on your own using a nearby crafting bench. Don't forget to do all three. They look visually identical during the essence extraction process, but I will put them into separate containers when the perfume is ready.
Oh shit.
Wow, this is some exquisite silk flower essence. On to the next stage, the most important one of all.
Yes, yes.
The essence is placed into water and simmered over a low heat until most of the water has boiled off. You must take care to control the heat during this process. If the temperature goes too high, it will affect the scent. So please focus on controlling the heat. This is the final step. Don't waste a drop of that essence now. We want all of it in there.
With a little guidance, you help Yunga make some perfume.
All three perfumes are ready, and you, my friend, were a wonderful assistant. A testament to the lengths you will go to for romance. It's so rare to see nowadays. Anyway, shall I give you a brief overview of each scent? It might just help you match the right scent to the right person.
Paimon wants to hear this.
This first one is sweet as candy, straight out of a fairy tale. Younger women will love it. The second one is for those with more refined tastes. The first choice for daughters of high society.
The
Finally,
fuck?
the third one has a soft but lingering scent, like a mist that captures the last light of dusk. Mature women adore this.
What the hell?
All clear? Don't get them mixed up now. You'll ruin the mood. Good. Be sure to come visit if you ever need help with anything, okay? I'll leave you with some parting words. One who tries to sail 3 boats simultaneously should be careful not to go overboard. Come and hang out with me at Scent of Spring sometime, okay?
Okay.
Let's take these 3 perfumes over to the Statue of the Seven. Mr. Zhongli's probably been waiting a while.
That Statue of the Seven.
We've brought the perfumes, Mr. Zhongli. Did we take too long? You were just staring up at the statue.
He's gone insane waiting for us.
You're back. Don't worry, I haven't waited long. Compared to the watch that Rex Lapis's statues have kept over Liyue, this was but a brief moment.
Well, how can a person compete with a statue?
That is true. Well, have you brought the perfumes?
Yes.
3 sets and not 1 dose.
Thank you both. Let us offer them up.
This is the first kind of perfume. Miss Yinger said that it's sweet as a dream, and it's liked by younger ladies.
Of course you have to recite that every single time,
It's got an
Paimon.
elegant smell, and the daughters of high society love it. The third
This
kind
feels weird.
has a gentle but lingering fragrance. Something like the dusk mist. And it's a favorite of mature ladies.
Uh-huh.
Oh, what was that? That's the one older ladies like, right?
So Rex Lapis is an older lady? No.
Does that mean that Rex Lapis is actually an older lady?
Perhaps. Perhaps. Rex Lapis has taken on countless forms. Perhaps that really was one of them.
You would know, wouldn't you?
We only got to see the giant dragon form,
And this form.
let's hope that Chi-Sing can catch the real killer.
Something tells me he
We can
didn't
leave
even
that to
get
the
killed.
authorities. Let us focus on the fond farewell for Rex Lapis.
So, we finished the first step in our preparations. What's next?
What is next?
Next, I would like the 2 of you to help me borrow the cleansing bell.
Cleansing bell?
At present, a friend of mine named Madame Ping is the guardian of the
Ping.
cleansing bell. She lives near Yujing Terrace. If you ask her, she will know what to do.
Sure, but aren't you going to come with us?
Ah, I have certain reasons why I cannot be there in person. Please, do this for me.
Man, why's he gotta be so secretive this time?
I have certain reasons why I can't be there, but you know. Okay, time to teleport. Time to have a chat with Madame Ping.
Someone needs assistance.
Hello there, Madam Ping.
All things must change. Youngster, are you here to admire the flowers?
No, I'm not. Really.
But it's a shame. These glazed lilies have almost wilted.
What happened to them?
Without Lex Rappus.
Back in my day, people said that glazed lilies can read human hearts. If they
Back in
heard
my
beautiful
day.
sounds like laughter and singing, they would also bloom joyfully. But if they heard too much wild gossip or slander, they would quickly wither away.
So that means these flowers feel what's happening in Liyue?
Yes, the rumors of Rex Lapus's death are no small matter. They are everywhere. Some say it was a Fatui plot. Others say that the Chising made it all up. And still others think that which lies in the deep is breaking free. This river is like a mountain of dry tinder. One spark, and the fire will consume us all.
Consume us all.
I shall say no more. This old woman's grown too old and leggy. Did you have something to say, youngster? Ah, that old trinket. I remember it being here with me, but I've grown old. I can't quite recall where it is exactly. An old friend of mine used to wear it on his person. Back when I was young, he saw me gazing at it often and gave it to me. But he told me then that if someone should come to borrow that bell, I should not be loath to part with it. It has been many years, and who knows how many times someone has come to borrow this bell. Still, though, I can't recall when it started. It's been a long time since anyone has come to borrow it. Oh, these old bones are so slow to look for things. I doubt you can wait that long.
That's right, Granny. We'll follow you back home and search for it ourselves. And, we can help with chores if you have any too.
All right, children. There is no need to worry. I didn't place the bell very far away.
Do you live near here, Granny? Whoa, but this is Eugene Terrace. It's gotta be expensive.
Oh, an old lady like me can't afford to buy a place in this city. See this ceramic teapot? My entire household is in here.
Wow.
How does that work? What? There's no way Paimon would fit in there.
In you go, Paimon.
Why do you need Paimon to go in anyway? Can't you just lift the lid and look inside?
Oh, youngsters. I simply mean that the bell is somewhere inside this teapot, and you are quite welcome to borrow it. If you can find it.
Is it like infinitely deep or something? Oh my god. Something tells me that's not that great. Okay, yep. We've been chucked into a dungeon. Even the seemingly inert Geo has elemental reaction. When it comes into contact with hydro, pyro, cryo, or electro, crystallize occurs, producing damage-absorbing elemental shards. Yes, indeed. And here we are, inside the teapot.
Where are we?
In the teapot.
What just happened?
Frickin' spider.
This is where this old woman keeps all her things. Quickly now, go fetch that bell.
Whoa! That sounds like Granny's voice. So, this is her teapot?
Yeah, apparently.
What's going on?
Oh dear, so many cobwebs. It seems I really haven't cleaned it in a long while. Sorry to trouble you, children. Please help the old lady clean up.
Get in gear! Pair!
Be gone!
Yeah, I dropped it off the cliff. So we all good, homies. This is old Granny's frickin' teapot, bro.
You notice? The cobwebs were made of elemental energy. How long has it been since Granny last swept this place?
Get in gear!
Off the cliff you go.
You know, with such a special teapot and the cleansing bell, do you think this old granny could also be an adeptus?
Oh my god. Yeah, we're not gonna talk about that.
I'm more and more convinced that she's an adeptus. But don't they all live in Chilean Karst? Why would she stay in the city?
Frost is coming! Get in gear!
Kill. Kill, knock it off the cliff. Do it! Oh my gosh.
Get in gear! Pair! I've had worse. Frost! Coming.
He died.
Windblade!
Attack, attack.
Prepare to be blown away!
That ain't lovely. Oh, there's more.
I'll catch up. No one escapes my sight. Windblade. As a good knight should. Someone needs assistance.
There's no more, thank God.
How many levels does this teapot have? It would be nice if we had one of these too. Or at least we wouldn't have to camp outside.
Oh, we found the bell.
Oh, you found it. Youngsters are so quick on their feet. Oh, now, let me... Oh.
Cool. Let's get out of here. Gosh, I hate slimes.
Oh, in and out in no time. You youngsters really are quick. An adeptus. Oh, I haven't heard anyone say those words in earnest for a long time. As to whether I am one or not, child, surely you already understand.
Hyman kinda knows what you mean, but is also kinda confused. Are you really giving us the bell just like that, Granny? Don't you think it's weird? Something's just happened to Rex Lapis and then we come running up asking for it?
Oh, don't be silly. Liyue Harbor has been through a great deal in its history. In that time, it has seen the departure of countless adepti. But no matter what, we have always performed the rite of parting first before any other matters. To cry, "Catch the murderer," at the top of one's lungs, but ignore the rite of parting. That, to me, is what is wrong-headed. Now that you have come to borrow the bell, I guess that perhaps an old friend of mine has finally decided to take matters into their own hands. So, why would I be unwilling to lend you the bell? Oh? Well, if it came to that, they would find a certain old lady knocking at their door. We haven't met in a while anyway. It would be nice to share a drink and chat. Well, you must have things to do. Since you have the bell, you should return. Oh, and do tell the person who sent you that if they have time, they can come over for tea. I don't have much to offer, but you can always count on an old lady for a pot of tea.
We will. Thanks, Granny.
Thanks, Granny. Alright, let's head back. And, oh, let's just head over there and place the cleansing bell. Put the perfume and the cleansing bell in place. Is this the end of the rite of whatever? Rite of parting. Is this the rite of parting? Yeah, 'cause it was like the Rite of Dissension or something before, and now it's the Rite of Parting.
Indeed. This is the cleansing bell. It's in good condition. Let's place the perfume we've prepared inside.
How old are you, by the way, Zhongli?
An Adeptus.
That's suspicious. But if you don't want to talk about it, we won't pry. Oh, yes, that old granny asked us to tell you something. If you have the time, you can come over for tea. I don't have much to offer, but you can always count on an old lady for a pot of tea.
That tone does not suit you. Still, her teapot is indeed very good. There are none better for brewing tea. When a suitable time arrives, I'll bring a spot of fine tea and pay her a visit.
So what's the next step in preparations?
What do you mean when the time arrives? You're like 100 meters from where she is right now.
Ooh, Paimon loves kites. Are you taking us kite flying? Is this our break time?
No.
No. Kites are children's toys, yes. But they also play various symbolic roles in Liyue's rituals. I will explain it to you. But our next course of action should probably be to purchase the kites first.
Oh, sure. Curiouser and curiouser.
Curiouser. Oh, jeez. Fell in the water.
I won't let you down.
Head on across town and buy us some kites then, shall we? Try and land on this roof. And here we are.
Ah, sir, you're here. The 7 kites you asked for have been made to order.
She looks just like the other old lady.
Now.
Yes, thank you.
It's rare to see customers who want to buy this type of kite nowadays. In the early days, we used to get orders.
Be like, so, do you have the money?
All walks of life.
I'd be concerned if he actually had it.
From the Wangsheng Funeral Parlor. He's probably well versed in all these walks of life. We've talked about a whole bunch of things while traveling with him.
Fashion, economics, jewelry, and J-pottery.
He seems to know Liyue's favorite topics, money and government, really well. But he likes talking about less useful topics instead.
Well, that's because I prefer to share fun things with you.
Children's toys are very fun things, that's for sure. I enjoy watching the children at play as much as anyone else. But there is more to it than that. Finely crafted toys are well loved by children, but this craft itself has been honed over thousands of years, and there is meaning behind that. I have made kites in Liyue for 40 years, and I am intimately familiar with the forms passed down from my ancestors. The meaning of these 7 kites is far from banal.
Banal.
Indeed. These are decorations used in the rite of parting. The 7 kites represent the 7.
I took the liberty of coloring outside the lines when doing the insignia of the Animo Archon. As for the kite that honors the Geo Archon, one must follow the contract given right down to the last letter. These patterns are ancient, and you can also find them in the Golden House.
Ah, Paimon's heard that name before. Huh?
The design of this kite displays a firm grasp on the cyclicality and eternity so dear to the Electro Archon. These
Raiden Shogun is the Electro Archon, right?
Pay due honor to wisdom and the passage of time. All this on a single kite. Truly astonishing. justice flows across the surface of the waters. War rages like a flame, as does that which the cryo Archon once.
Is Farina the Hydra or the
These
Cryo
details are
Archon?
masterfully done.
The compliments of a learned man truly are pleasant.
Well then, Granny Shan, I shall take these back with me. As for the payment...
Well, allow me.
What the hell are you doing here, child?
Hey, it's Child!
Oh, I was merely passing through. I see Mr. Zhongli's the same as ever. When paying, well, when getting others to pay for him, he neither looks at the price tag nor his wallet. He knows a great deal about money, and about the trials of the common man. He just doesn't consider poverty to be something that could ever happen to him. Or perhaps you could say that he cannot imagine himself lacking money.
How is he not dying of hunger yet?
Child, you are as fond of jokes as ever. Well then, since we've purchased our kites without incident, there's no need to take a break before moving to the next step in our preparations. The rite of parting requires helping hands as well as materials. We should be able to find some people near the harbor.
Oh, by the way, take this bag of money. You probably won't want to let Zhongli do the bag, if you know what I mean.
True.
Seems I missed out on some interesting information. I suppose I'll just have to find a more opportune moment next time.
Oh, bye, child. Oh, it does one face is closest.
Hiring help? Sure. But let me just say first that I'm a reserve member of the Adventurers Guild. I take adventuring commissions, but I don't do anything clerical.
Adventure? Venturing into the mountains to capture a few crystal flies seems adventurous enough.
That's not hard. Almost a bit too easy for a reserve adventurer. Never mind. I'll only charge you 15,000 Mora. What say you?
A most fair price.
A pleasure doing business with you.
Toe, by the way. Or more like Toe, but it's funny.
A full day of odd jobs at Yujing Terrace. No problem. 25,000 per day. A fair trade, yes?
Just one day.
Whoa, that's expensive. Could you give us a bit of a discount?
Get up, Paimon, you are such a hickler, aren't you?
Hero of Mondstadt? Never heard of them.
Well, you may never have heard of this hero, but it seems you've heard of Mora nonetheless. Thus, I will simply pay the whole sum.
Hey, that's a good price. Anyone would work for this much, Mora.
Talk to Tick. Last person.
Bet you can't keep up with me.
Oh my god. Tic-tac-toe. What the hell? What? Oh my god, dude. We've talked to Tic-tac and Toe.
Sure. I, Tick, always put in 100% effort into everything I do.
This is so weird.
There'll be a premium if you want me to give 110%. So what's the job?
Let me see. We are still missing some wooden implements over at Yujing Terrace. They're uncommon objects, so I didn't make any special preparations for them.
No problem. That'll be 20,000 Mora for a single trip. How does that sound?
Done.
This is all you got? Then no can do. Child? No. He's putting up the money? Oh, still no. Wouldn't that mean I have to make 2 trips rather than 1? How about this? Let's make a trade. I'll take what you're offering right now, and get me a single Chinxin flower, and I'll consider that payment for a detour to find this child fellow. How does that sound?
Guess we've got no choice.
Have you brought the goods? Hey, that's pretty good. These are pretty rare, and I have no idea where I'd find them.
I don't know where I found it either, but apparently I have one.
With this Chinxin flower, I should be able to pacify my daughter tonight. I'll make sure the work is done before I return home.
Pacify. Bro's 80 entire meters away. Brother. Oh my god, I found the water. Hello, the child.
All finished then? Splendid. Any leftover cash is yours to keep. A favor for the Fatui should never go unrewarded.
You think you can buy us off with some loose change? No way! Paimon demands to know when the next payment is coming.
Well, how does this sound? You give me the information I need, and maybe I'll leave the Northland Bank's vaults open and unattended for half an hour.
What info do you need? Huh. Does that mean you know what he's after? Yikes! You're right! Signora!
You both need to calm down. I don't know what's gotten into you. Just what is this about? The atmosphere got so tense all of a sudden.
Sub-Zhongli.
Next, we need some everlasting incense. For this, we need to go to Boo Boo Pharmacy, the finest pharmacy in all of... Is everything okay?
Everything is fine. I was just informing them that they need not return the surplus Mora. Now, if you'll excuse me, I must be going.
Paimon definitely felt
Tic, Tact, and Toad.
happy with us just now.
To our success.
I've only got 2 of those.
I'll race you there. Bet you can't keep up with me.
Okay, never mind, I'm flying. Let's go. Still 100 meters though.
Huh. The reception is deserted. And it seems kind of spooky in here. Hello? Is anybody there?
Yes.
Welcome to Boo Boo Pharmacy.
Huh? Did you hear that? Where did it come from?
The reception, it seems.
How about you go check it out? Paimon will bring up the rear.
Of course. Hide behind me, why don't you? Ah, it's Chi-Chi.
Oh, there you are. But you can't even reach the counter. Joke's on you. Paimon floats, so height is no restriction. Anyway, there's about this one over here. What's the talisman doing on her forehead?
Ghosty.
She's a zombie.
I don't think she's a zombie, I think she's a
Welcome
ghost.
to Boo Boo Pharmacy. I am Chi-Chi. Once upon a time, Chi-Chi died. Then, Chi-Chi was saved
Oh no, she's a
by
zombie, okay.
the Adepti. Now, Chi-Chi is a zombie.
She sounds like she should be an adult woman.
Something like this would be unimaginable in Mondstadt.
Hello, little girl. Do you sell everlasting incense here?
Excuse me, sir. Did you bring your prescription?
Surely no prescription is needed to purchase everlasting incense. It's not a controlled substance.
Chi-Chi can get your medicine, but only if you show Chi-Chi your prescription. These are Chi-Chi's orders from Chi-Chi.
Zombies
Orders
are
from
limited
herself.
to acting within the confines of their orders. And somehow in this case, the zombie issues her own orders to herself. My dear Chi-Chi, we didn't bring a prescription, I'm afraid. But we do hope that you can still help us find some everlasting incense.
Okay then.
How did you manage that?
But Chi-Chi helps you. You help Chi-Chi. Only fair.
Since when do customers need to do favors for customer service staff?
Never mind. Just think of it as a peer-to-peer transaction. That way everybody wins. Sometimes in Liyue, the art of the deal is simply about victory via mental gymnastics.
Go to Mount Tianheng, find the Guizhong Ballista, and hunt a cocoa goat. Please and thank you.
What, with the Witch of Where?
Ballista. I have heard of this device before. It's a kind of crossbow turret, installed on Mount Tianheng by an adeptus in the distant past. An early mechanical device. Located in Tianheng Pass, it was designed to automatically fire at large monsters, protecting Liyue from external threats.
Mr. Zhongli really knows Liyue inside out.
Apparently not quite. This is the first I have ever heard of the cocoa goat.
The cocoa goat is a legendary animal. The beast.
Is it made out of chocolate?
Did you want to add anything else, or...?
No, just that the cocoa goat is a legendary animal. An adeptabeast. What it looks like, don't know. Where to find it, don't know either. Where it came from, also don't know.
Very well then. Let's start by investigating near the Guizhong Ballista. Perhaps we will find some clues.
What the heck is a cocoa goat?
Alright then, ladies and gentlemen, that is... Oh, it's only 250 meters away. Huh. Anyways, that is going to be where this... She's so short. Like... Actually, she's not that much shorter than Noelle, actually. Height difference. Wow, Noelle and... Dude, they're all the same height. Why are all my characters the same height? Oh, Noelle's tiny bit shorter. Let me have a... Okay, anyways, that is going to be where this episode of Genshin Impact concludes for today. Hope you enjoyed this one. Next we'll be continuing with the Archon mission, but until then, we'll see you in the next video. Goodbye.